Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's show. I'm your host, Chakree Matayanant, and we have an incredible evening lined up for you. Our special guest writer, Jadon, has crafted a routine that is not only going to make you laugh, but also make you think. We're diving deep into the world of football, specifically the trials and tribulations of the England national team. So, get ready for an engaging, informative, and downright hilarious ride. So, let's kick things off, shall we? All right. Now, folks, let's talk about the England national football team. The country that gave the world football and yet seems to have an allergic reaction to winning major championships. It's like the football gods are up there going, nah, not England. Not today for the last 30-something years. Now, why don't we start with the year 1966? 1966. England hosted the World Cup, and against all odds, they actually won. Alf Ramsey, Wembley Stadium, Jeff Hurst's hat trick, and the controversial "did it cross the line" goal. I mean, come on, it was like a fairy tale practically. But, of course, every fairy tale has its curse, right? And England's? A long, painful drought of major tournament victories. It's like they've been living in a perpetual sequel to Groundhog Day, but instead of Bill Murray, it's a rotating cast of managers and players trying to rewrite history. So fast forward to post-1966, the quarterfinals. For England, the quarterfinals are like that annoying boss at work who just won't let you get ahead. The 1970 World Cup, knocked out by West Germany despite a leading 2-0. The 1986 World Cup, Diego Maradona's hand of God goal. I mean, seriously, handball? I mean, it's like he was playing volleyball instead of football, people. And hey, let's not forget 2002 against Brazil. 2004 and 2006 against Portugal. The quarterfinals have basically become England's personal Bermuda Triangle. And if the quarterfinals weren't bad enough, there's the penalty shootout misery. England and penalty shootouts just, well, they go together more like oil and water, really, to be frankly honest. Always apart, trying to mix, but always apart. Now, the 1990 World Cup in Italy. Semi-finals against West Germany. Stuart Pearce and Chris Waddle missed their spot kicks and bam! Out they go. It set a precedent, unfortunately. Euro 96. Gareth Southgate, our now beloved manager, misses a penalty shot against Germany. I mean, poor guy's been haunted by that miss ever since. Now fast forward to 1998, 2004, 2006, 2012. Yeah, I'm going through the bunches here, people. They were all heartbreaks and all on penalty shots. England fans watching a penalty shootout is like watching a horror movie or a car crash. You know something bad's going to happen. You just don't know when. And yet, you don't want to stop watching. Even all the way to the bitter, disgusting end. Okay, something a little bit more on the positive side. Let's talk about the golden generation. David Beckham, Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Rio Ferdinand, Michael Owen. Individually, brilliant. Collectively, they struggled to play as a team. I mean, it's like assembling the Avengers and then watching them argue over who gets to hold the shield. I mean, sure, the Avengers themselves were a bit of a hot mess to start with, but hey, at least they found their moment where they came together when it counted. England, we've yet to see that moment. So the 2002 World Cup, quarterfinals, exit to Brazil. 2004 Euros, quarterfinals, exit to Portugal. And 2006 World Cup, well, you guessed it, quarterfinals, exit to Portugal on penalties again. Now, tactical ineptitude and managerial missteps have kind of been England's bread and butter. Sven-Goran Eriksson stuck to the 4-4-2 formation like it was the only thing he knew. It's like he had a Nokia 3310 in the age of smartphones. Steve McLaren's tenure. Disaster. Complete disaster. I mean, he's known as the Wally with a Broly for a reason. Fabio Capello, even with his impressive resume, just could not inspire the team. The 2010 World Cup ended in a humiliating 4-1 defeat to Germany in the round of 16. And England fans were crying into their pints of beer. But wait, there is hope though. You see, in recent years, there has been a resurgence of sorts. Gareth Southgate, the man who missed that crucial penalty in 1996, is now the manager. And he has brought a sense of calm, pragmatism, and youth development. The 2018 World Cup in Russia was a breath of fresh air. You see, England had reached the semi-finals for the first time since 1990. They lost to Croatia in extra time, but the campaign overall was a success. I mean, fans were practically singing "Football's Coming Home" like it was the national anthem. Euro 2020, postponed to 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, saw England reach their first major final since 1966. Playing at Wembley, the team came agonizingly close to victory, losing to Italy on penalties, of course, after a 1-1 draw. The heartbreak of another penalty shootout defeat was palpable, but the journey to the final demonstrated significant progress. I mean, it's like they were saying, we almost had it, guys. Almost. I mean, we were actually close this time. But the most promising aspect of the current setup? The youth revolution! Players like Jadon, Sancho, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, and Jude Bellingham. These kids are changing the game. Now they are the new Avengers, but instead of fighting Thanos, they're fighting the curse of major championships. And Gareth Southgate, our empathetic and measured leader, is guiding them with a very steady hand. Now, in all this, all the physicality, all the training, we mustn't forget the psychological battle. The weight of past failures, the fear of repeating mistakes, and the intense media scrutiny. It's like being in a pressure cooker. Now, Southgate, having missed that penalty in 1996, he understands this kind of pressure, this kind of fear and anxiety more than anyone. So as such, he is creating a supportive and positive environment, encouraging open dialogue about mental health and pressure. It's like group therapy with the football. I would attend that, if that was more of an option for us regular folks. So, what is the lesson here? Well, for one, persistence is key. England may not have won a major championship since 1966, but they're not giving up. Not once have they given up. And in fact, they're evolving, learning from their mistakes, and fostering a new generation of talent. It is a reminder that success does not come overnight. It takes time, effort, and a lot, and I mean a lot, of heartache. But the story of England's national football team, like anything else in life, like life itself, is still unfolding. The lone triumph of 1966 remains a cherished memory, of course, but the numerous near misses, all the heartaches, all the negativity, have shaped the narrative of English football. From penalty shootout nightmares to managerial missteps and the burden of expectation, England's journey has been a roller coaster of emotions for the fans and players alike. However, recent years have shown that with the right blend of talent, tactical acumen, and psychological resilience, the potential for the future success is very much alive. The new generation of players, guided by a manager who understands the weight of history and the importance of a positive team culture, offers a renewed sense of optimism. As England continues to chase the elusive dream of major championship glory, the hope remains that one day they will break free from the shackles of the past and add a new chapter to their storied history. Whether that day will come in the near future or remain an aspirational goal, the unwavering support of the fans and the relentless pursuit of excellence will continue to drive England national football team forward. All right, folks. Well, that's the show for tonight. Remember, laughter is powerful, but so is hope and perseverance. Let's take these lessons to heart and keep pushing forward, no matter the odds. Thanks to Joanna Sita for the fantastic material, and thanks to all of you for being an amazing audience. Until next time, I'm Chakree Matayanant. Good night, and keep believing.